see Trinity here. How are you today? It's good to see Nevaeh's here. It's good to see Ashton's here. It's good to see Cheyenne is here. How are you today? It's good to see Kyrie here. It's good to see Alana's here. It's good to see Noble's here. How are you today? It's good to see Nyla here. It's good to see Antonio here. It's good to see Landon's here. How are you today? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? It's good to see Mackenzie here. It's good to see Mason here. It's good to see O'Shane is here. How are you today? It's good to see Shane is here. It's good to see Kevin's here. It's good to see Kendra's here. How are you today? All right, class, so let's get started with our Bible lesson for this week. This week's Bible lesson is Bible letter V. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. John 16:23. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. In whose name? In my name? In your mom's name? In Jesus' name, yes. You go to God and you ask it in the name of Jesus and he will give it to you. You know why he will give it to you? Because you are blessed and highly favored. So let's talk about the Bible story for this week. Remember we talked about Noah. Noah was a righteous man. So this particular guy who we're talking about today, he lived a righteous life and he was very blessed. He was wealthy. God knew that he could count on him. We're talking about Job. So Job had a big family, wife, 10 kids. Job had everything. He was a blessed man, right? So one day, Satan came to God. And you know what he said to him? He was saying, okay, I can make your people turn against you. You know what God said? Have you considered Job? And God gave him specific directions. He said, you can touch anything he has, just don't touch Job. So he went to Job to tempt him, right? Right, he tried to tempt Job. He thought that Job would curse God if he took everything from Job. Job would get so furious with what Satan was doing to him that he'll get mad and curse God. Do you think Job cursed God? Well, let's find out. So he went to Job, destroyed his animals. Then he came back, destroyed his land. He was rich one day, the next day he wasn't. Then on top of all that, he killed all Job's family off. Job had no family, no money, no animals, no nothing left. And do you think Job cursed God? Do you think he still decided to follow this God thing after God allowed all that to happen to Job? Do you think Job still trusts God? Yes. Even though Job was tempted to do so many things that were bad and to get mad at God and not believe in God and not want to have faith anymore, regardless of everything that happened in his life in such a short time, Job still decided to trust and follow God. Because guess what? God knows what we need when we need it. God is able to take care of us and keep us when we feel like we're losing our mind, when we feel like things aren't going our way, when we're having a bad day. God knows exactly what we need, and all we have to do is just trust that God has our best interest at heart. And that's the story of Job. That's just the summary of it for today. So now your job is to go to your video and watch your Job video for today. See you later, Miss Patterson's class.